Moving into and setting up your new home is definitely one of the most exciting things, especially for those who never find enough outlets for their ideas and designs. Throughout history, people have gone from caves to huts to castles to blocks of flats, and nowadays, it seems like you can find an example of any house design possible. Some people are forced to get creative because of some physical restrictions, like small or unusual space, while others do so just because and end up creating unique home designs. Hi there, welcome back to another video of Crazy Mix. In this video, we will see the 10 most unusual homes in the world. Before that, please hit that subscribe button and give us your support. So what are we waiting for? Let's go to the video. 1. Transparent House, Japan. If you say you have nothing to hide, try spending a few nights in the see-through house located in Tokyo, Japan. Built by Sue Fujimoto Architects, this 914-square-foot transparent house was inspired by our ancient predecessors who inhabited trees. While the so-called House NA offers plenty of daylight, expect no privacy here. The intriguing point of a tree is that these places are not hermetically isolated but are connected to one another in its unique relativity. To hear one's voice from across and above, hopping over to another branch, a discussion taking place across branches by members from separate branches. These are some of the moments of richness encountered through such spatially dense living, says Sue Fujimoto. 2. Skateboard House, USA. The ultimate dream for generations of skateboarders who wanted to bring their practice into their home has finally come true. The PA House is the first house designed to be entirely used for skateboarding as well as being a traditional dwelling. The Skateboard House is the project of a private residence, to be built in Malibu, California. In this house, you will be able to skate any areas and surfaces, indoor and outdoor. The client and visionary of the project are Pierre-André Senezigs, PA, a former world champion and pro skater and the founder of Etnies. 3. World's Slimmest House, Poland. The Koret House, inserted between two existing buildings, measures only from 92 to 152 centimeters in width. Designed by Jakub Szatensny. 4. Old Water Tower turned into modern home, Belgium. A 100-feet-high water tower in Belgium used to serve as a Nazi hideout during the war but was later transformed into a living space. Designed by Balm Design Studio. 5. Dick Clark's Flintstones-inspired home, USA. This single-story house in Malibu was inspired by the Flintstones family from the classic 60s cartoon. Television legend Dick Clark has listed it for $3.5 million. The single-story structure with its rocky interior looks just like the home of Fred and Wilma from the classic 60s cartoon. This real-world version of the Flintstones home has one bedroom and two bathrooms, a fireplace and several large glass windows offering views of city lights and sunsets as well as Serrano Valley, the Boney Mountains, the Channel Islands, and the Pacific Ocean. Unfortunately, animal appliances are not included in the deal. 6. World's Smallest 1-square-meter house, Germany. Berlin-based architect Van Bola Menzel and founder of Hartz IV Mobile, has created one SQM house, probably the smallest house in the world. It's a DIY wooden structure, which uses only 1 square meter of space and can be used as a dwelling place, mobile kiosk or even an extra room inside your apartment. Because of the flipping mechanism, it can be used both vertically or horizontally. It consists of a wooden frame, slide window and a lockable door. The house weighs only 40 kilos and has wheels, so it can be moved around easily. After spending much of his life as a refugee and having to live in social housing, Menzel decided to build a place only for himself. 7. Slide House, Japan. Japanese studio-level architects has designed an unusual 3-story family house equipped with a slide that connects all 3 floors. This funhouse is wrapped with staircases and a corridor on one side, and the slide on the other side, which together form a circular route around the central area of the house. The 1,762-square-foot Nakameguro home is located in Meguro-ku, one of the municipalities of Tokyo, Japan. Now the only thing left to figure out is the exact address, and I hope that the owners will let me take the slide. 8. Stone House, Portugal. Casa do Penedo, Portuguese for Stone House or House of the Rock, is an architectural monument located between Salórico de Basto and Fafé, in northern Portugal. It received its name because it was built from 4 large boulders that serve as the foundation, walls, and ceiling of the house. Its construction began in 1972 and lasted about 2 years until its completion in 1974. The engineer who built the Casa do Penedo was from Guimarães. The residence was initially used by the owners as a holiday destination. Today, Casa de Penedo is a small museum of relics and photographs from Penedo's history. The building is located near a wind electricity farm, although there is no electricity inside the house itself. Although it looks like a massive rock, this house in Portugal actually has a door, a chimney, and a window, and has become a huge tourist attraction. 9. Church converted into modern family home. Holland. ZECC Architecten repurposed and converted 2 abandoned churches located in Utrecht, Netherlands into stylish family residences. The interiors look absolutely beautiful, but somehow I feel there are so many things you wouldn't feel comfortable doing in here. Some might think that it is inappropriate to use God's house in such a way. However, according to Designboom, hundreds of empty churches are scattered throughout the Netherlands, and since 1970 more than 1,000 churches have been closed by communities, with over 1/3 of those structures being demolished. Reuse is the only way to prevent long-lasting vacancy or destruction of the historical layer within the city. 10. Giant Seashell House, Mexico. Many have wondered what life would be like living in a seashell, and that was the exact inspiration behind the beautifully crafted Nautilus. This giant seashell house is located in Mexico City and was built and designed by Arquitectura Organica's own Javier Senesian. The home was built back in 2006 and features a smooth front facade met with a giant wall of colored mosaics, lighting up the living space in a stunning rainbow effect. Inspired by the works of Gaudí and Frank Lloyd Wright, as can be seen by the natural plantings and spiral staircases located throughout the dwelling, the structure houses a young family that includes 2 children. Whether you think it looks like a giant snail or seashell, the home is definitely quite strange, but it was actually designed to blend in with the natural surroundings in what Senesian likes to call bio-architecture. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching this video. See you in another video soon.